Time now for Ask the Expert. You have a pet and you're bringing a new baby home. Now it's time for the introductions.
So joining us live this afternoon is Jenny Miller from the Wisconsin Humane Society with more on what to do. Who do you have here with us?
This is Elsa.
Elsa.
She's 4 months old, so she's just a baby herself.
So yeah, that's right. So what's the message?
How do you do the introductions?
The best thing to do is to start working on it as soon as you find out that mom is expecting. So get your dog used to the sights and sounds and smells of baby. They actually have baby noise CDs, so you can play those and get your dog used to what those sounds are like. You can wear baby lotion on your hands, let your dog sniff that. Set up your nursery as soon as you can so your dog gets used to that space.
Now the timing, I'm always wondering, you know, when you have the baby, do you bring home the blanket first before you bring home the baby for the dog to smell, as you were mentioning some of those things?
Yeah, that can be helpful. But when you're still in the hospital, bring the blanket home, let the dog sniff it. And then the other thing that's really important is that the first time that your dog meets the baby, so let mom come in and greet the dog first, so the dog feels like, okay, I'm not going to be left out here. And then let the dog approach and sniff the baby while the baby's still in the carrier. And then the best thing to do is just to keep them close and supervised. You never want to let dogs and kids of any age be alone unsupervised. So.
I don't know if Elsa wants to check out our great studio here. We got a fire hydrant and a rock. You know,
don't encourage.
Check it out, Elsa.
What are the warning signs? When do you sense if there is trouble between the baby and the dog?
Well, there are, I think the biggest thing is to help educate children on appropriate behavior with dogs, because a lot of times kids are excited and they just don't know what's okay. So riding on a dog's back or tackling your dog, where a kid might think, hey, this is fun, and the dog is giving out some really clear signals that he's not comfortable. So making sure that you understand what those are and that you're always supervising it, you can help to head that off before there are really serious issues.
What if there is an issue? How do you deal with it? I shouldn't say who goes first, because the baby's not going anywhere.
Right.
But how do you tackle that challenge when there is not a mismatch?
Training for the dog?
Yep, there's training for the dog. We have a wonderful behavior staff at the Wisconsin Humane Society, and we welcome calls. They'll give you specific tips about your situation, because every situation can be a little bit different.
Right.
So it's great to talk to somebody who can really assess what's going on in your home and give you some recommendations that are specific.
So Elsa looks like she would be a perfect match for someone.
She's fabulous.
And she's ready to go, isn't she?
She is, yeah, she's ready to go. She's spayed, vaccinated, and microchipped. She's at our Milwaukee campus, and she's ready to find her new family.
Tell us how old she is.
4 months.
Oh.
So she's an infant too.
Just a little one.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by, filling us in on this important detail, because it is a concern for parents. They're wondering what to do, how to handle it all, and so good information. If you have a question for our experts, email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. We do have the number right there for you. Coming up at 4:30, if you've still got some shoveling to do, we've got some safety tips for you.
And this is not your ordinary protein bar, the secret ingredient that has people jumping on board. We'll be right back.
Our call for action volunteers are ready. Just call that number right there on your screen or request help online. Just click on the icon on the front page of tmj4.com.